You'll get back to me. Oh, okay. That's fine. All right. Thanks. Have you ever received that objection? Right? Comment below. Share with me if that's ever happened to you. Now, when you get that objection and you respond with, oh, okay, sure. Okay, I'll wait for your call. Right away, your level of authority has just dropped to below the customer. It's dropped to zero, right? What do you think is the likelihood of that client coming back to you? Well, I can tell you in my experience, in nearly 3 decades of experience of sales, customer never gets back to you, right? So when a customer gives you an objection like that, what could you do to turn that around? Well, one of the things you could say is, okay, Mr. Customer, sure, I understand. When will you get back to me? Right, say, well, in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, and you could say then, yes, okay, yeah, no, that's not gonna work, right? I'm not just available like that. What date and time do you have in your calendar that you will get back to me so that I can send you an invitation? Just answering that way changes the dynamics between you and the client. First of all, what it does, it keeps your authority at a much, much higher level. And at the same time, your customer still perceives you as an authority in what you're doing. Now, if you do the opposite, right, like most people do, which is, oh, okay, right away, the level of authority, the level of respect that they have for your ability to deliver on what you promised goes way down. And do these customers actually get back to you? Never. Another objection that many people get, it's all about send me a proposal. Comment below if you've received that objection. I'm curious, what does happen when you send a proposal? What is the likelihood of them ever getting back to you? Do they ghost you? Do they not even return your calls? Where before, they were just emailing you back and forth, almost responding right away to your call or to your voicemails, right? Again, when that happens, you never see them again. So what could you do to avoid these things? Well, let's talk about, for example, the send me a proposal one. The send me a proposal, say, sure, Mr. Client, Mrs. Client, yeah, of course, I can do that. Now, what specifically would you be looking for in that proposal? When you ask that word specifically, there's no guesswork. Right? And it's a way for them to tell you exactly what they're looking for and what's unclear. So that's the first step towards making sure that you get the proper and the right information. But then the next step is, okay, Mr. Client, so I do send you the proposal. Then what next? What happens next? Well, they might say, well, I need to talk to my manager, or I need to talk to my supervisor. Or they might say, I need to talk to my significant other. Okay, great. By when do you plan on doing that? And how long will it take for them to get back, for you to get back to me with regards to that? They might say 3 weeks. All right. Your response could be, okay, 3 weeks. All right. Yeah, I'm going to need something more specific because my schedule is complete, is full. I need to see what times and dates I would be available and to see if that works with your calendar. Now, do you see the level of discussion is very different? Do you see how now you're projecting authority? You're projecting that you are busy, that you can't just connect with me just because you want to connect with me. It's not that easy, right? It also shows that you've got other clients, you've got other businesses to tend to. But more importantly, there's one thing that it does that most don't realize. And it shows your clients that you're not emotionally attached to the deal. Many salespeople lose deals because they're so emotionally attached, and the clients can smell it and feel it. You know, you're telling yourself, oh my God, I need this deal. I need to close it in my pipeline. You know, I'm late in a month. Comment below if you've ever experienced that, right? I'm late in a month. I'm late at the quarter. I'm year end. I need to get this. You know, this will propel me or propel my target, my sales target. I'll meet my KPIs, right? Ever happened to you? It's happened to me. It's happened to the best of us, right? But if you show your clients that you are so desperate to close this deal, the likelihood of you closing them is very low. Second of all, they will want to do everything they can to reduce the price because they know, they can feel it, they can smell it. That you're so emotionally attached that they will negotiate a lower price, and they know it. Or if you're so aggressive and you want to push the deal, you actually push the client away. That's the other end of the spectrum. Is that what you're looking for? It's happened to me, and it's happened to the best of all of us. So if you found these tips useful and you found this information valuable, like, comment, and share. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. See you then.